Hi, how are you? It's Ching at my studio called Heights of Wellness. Today is about learning Qigong. I call Qigong the meaningful exercise or meaningful movement. Has a lot of purpose into it. Last week we sharing, I taught you how to stand in the horse stance and moving the spine, right? The spine, so your torso, that's including your head, and your torso, they'll call it exoskeleton. The most important part of your body. Arm, leg are important too, but we need the whole centers to stay alive. So we need to talk to it more often, because most popular exercise, a lot of arm and leg, and very little talking about how important your central nerve system is. That's including your mind, right? And also cranial, right? Cranial nerve, which is, there are 12 cranial nerve. The longest one is vagus nerve, number 10. And they connect to all your internal organ. So I'm going to use that spine to massage internal organ with the Qigong practice. There's so many meaning goes into it and purpose. So today we're going to talk about the arrow stance and 4-6 stance. So become rocking, right? We already learned that. Or become rocking set. You're rocking back and forth. And today we're going to add the arm movement goes into it. Okay, so here we go. We'll go right to it. I'm going to get horse stance, kind of turn and turn. So that's actually is called a forward lunge. So we call arrow stance because the energy goes forward. Okay, so the front leg slightly turning in. Every time you shift your weight, your knees right above your toes. You don't want to be here, you're going to fall. Okay, so it's too much, it doesn't work. So it's perpendicular first. The back leg slightly lateral, tiny lateral rotate. So you have a really nice range motion. Both knee bend, both hip flex. So we have more range motion. We can move the spine easily, right? That's why it's all in bending flexion position. So every time you shift your weight back, that's for the 4-6 stance. So 60% of weight, 40. The arrow stance was 70 and 30. Just give you a little bit idea, right? When you're going back, the knee lined up second toe. When you go forward, knee lined up second toe. Never drop your knee. If you have arthritis, you can't even do any Qigong, the basic. This is nice and easy, okay? Medical Qigong. So from here, when I push from the feet, right, the 3 points, I go into the pelvic floor, first responder, the lower arrow to meet up upper arrow, knees open. Exhale, now push right back. So it creates this like a rocking ping pong, right? Boop, goes forward. As soon as you receive it, give you right back. So it's a really nice rocking and add the spine. Okay, so that's what you do with the leg and spine with the reverse abdominal breathing. So the 3 principles when you do practice Qigong, you learn how to root and reverse abdominal breathing to move your spine. So we talked about that last video already. If you're not sure, check the playlist. You can find the horse stance moving the spine. And then you can check the playlist for the reverse abdominal breathing. I'm going forward now. I'm going to show you how to move your arm. The arm comes from this joint called a glenohumerus joint. The gleno is like socket, okay, the socket. Like you have a small socket, big one right here, right? But this one is so free. That's why people like dislocated joint, the shoulder popped out. So we want to really learn how to use the muscle, strengthen the muscle, holding that, right, the humerus, the head of humerus in that socket beautifully. So if you're hypermobile, you really have to focus on the muscle, because the muscle moves the joint. It's not the joint moving the muscle, okay? If you do that, you tend to pop out because it's too loose. That ligament is too loose. So here we go. This is laterally rotate and medially, okay? So from here, you go here and medially goes out. You laterally rotate and medially rotate. And you go again, laterally rotating the shoulder joint, medially rotating the shoulder joint, reaching out. Again, laterally. So laterally Laterally is this way. So laterally means what? Away from the midline. Can you see? And just open and close. That you medially rotate. We're going to pull all that together. It's not easy, but it's beautiful and wonderful. Okay, so from here, and go back and forth one time. Got it? Okay, here we go. Here you go. Laterally rotate. Medially goes out. Inhale and exhale. Okay, so that's towards the end. I'm going to show you how you go from here all the way to your shoulder height. So your arm feels like you are in the pool. You just whoosh, whoosh, right? Move your arm, feel like in the cloud. So inhale and exhale. Now little by little, I'm going to raise your arm a little higher. Okay, a little higher until almost shoulder height, a little lower than your shoulder height. In and out. You see my arm nice and smooth, and you do not want to bend the elbow a lot because you're locking the energy flow. And exhale. And inhale and exhale. About shoulder height now. Start lowering down. Inhale and exhale. Little by little lower and exhale. Little by little lower and exhale. Again, in, almost home. And last one until you arrive. Your hands right under the shoulder. Let's try the other side. So ready? So you have the arrow stance and the 4-6 stance and create a rocking set. Your knee line that second toe. Here you go. Inhale. Exhale. Laterally rotate the shoulder joint, medial rotate. Little by little from lower to raise to shoulder high. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Soften the spine. Push the back, reaching out. And the inhale and the exhale. Now we're going to start lowering down. Inhale, exhale. Soft, beautiful spiral movement, exhale. And the inhale, so your arm feels like the willow branch. You have no nice breeze. And exhale. One more time. Inhale, exhale. Here comes the last one. So sigh. Very small. And recover. And you do a little bit trick here. I'll teach you that one later on. And nice and tall. So I do a very small pieces for you. I used to do much more. And I realized people, it's hard to pick it up. The best way to learn movement is actually in person. I'm also going to offer a workshop. Today is March 20th, so April 22nd, we're going to do a wonderful workshop to find out how to self-care for your 12 cranial nerves, okay? I'm going to offer throughout the year a couple more times. And of course, I'm in Connecticut. And if you can make it, it's okay. Hopefully, someday I'll put on the video, but not right now because it's very long. So, and I want people to do it correctly. If you really like what I do, check my website for a 3 days workshop. If you're going to travel far away, if you're local, there's a weekend 3-hour workshop, usually on Saturday. You can do that one, so just make sure you pay attention. The email will go out. That's it. So this is called Meaningful Movement Qigong. I hope you enjoy and discover how amazing Qigong can be. It's not how easy. We don't like easy. Easy is not, right? Deep enough for our mind. We're going to stimulate the mind so your mind never diminishing. Because the more you use, the better it is. Thank you so much. Enjoy. Hopefully you keep practicing the rocking set with arm movement. See you next week. Thank you.